clean the grill here. Looks pretty stacked full of stuff. A bunch of moisture in there. Pellets. Looks like pellets might need to be replaced. That sucker is pretty packed. Yeah, bottom of the hopper's pretty moist. Take a minute. So the hopper's pretty full and it's pretty dense in there. So there's been quite a lot of moisture. It's completely broken down. And I dug through here a bit, but I can't really get much more out of it. So I'm taking off the entire hopper right now. It's probably easiest to take it off completely so I can just dump the thing out. Maybe a little bit of force and then get to the auger right away. So you can see down there the auger assembly sits below the hopper, so if I get this out of the way, I could probably get to work on the auger. So, got all the screws out for the hopper assembly here. Just right off and then access. So, got some plugs and connectors on the back side here. Try to carefully undo those without plugging on anything. Clear that out separately, but this thing is super. So that auger is boogered. It's probably going to be pretty fun to clear out because it's jam-packed. Those are completely boogered up there. I'm probably going to try to remove the entire auger out the end so you got some room to dig around and get the rest of this stuff out. It's probably going to be pretty difficult, but I'll take off this assembly here, and try to slide the whole auger out. Once you take the grate off with the bracket, screws out, drive assembly here, it's just on a spline, so that comes off right there. Try to rest of this out of there. So this is as much as we're able to dump out. From here, it's caked up with moisture, so just work it loose and keep going. So I got a pretty good dump out of that one, just loosen it up. Watch thinks I'm doing a workout here. Good job, keep it up. Nice and clean. Probably brush it down a little bit, make sure all the little bits of moisture out there. It's about a half a 5-gallon bucket worth. So I got the cover plate off here, and then this bushing doesn't come out at the moment. So tried prying that to see if we can get the whole auger to slide out. I think that it will come out, but it's a little bit seized up. So get some WD or something like that on it, and working some of this debris out of here in the meantime. So got it dug down a little bit. Looks like the auger's pretty corroded. Keep working it down until I get after it. See how far the moisture goes in there. Hopefully it's not like all the way down the shaft. Otherwise, might be pretty well seized in there. So get a little bit of a grip, trying to make sure we don't damage the spline there, but we're getting a little bit of movement on it. Nice. And it looks like it'll go ahead and work its way out. Looks like moisture did not get all the way to the end. Nice. Cool. We'll just clean that out from all the way through, get all that debris out of there, get it dried out, cleaned out, oiled up, then probably start putting it back together, and then we'll start cleaning the rest. So basically, easiest way to get all the rest of the material out is just to use the auger, because it's the perfect size. Cut it down a little bit, drag it out, drag it down a little bit. Now, difficult at first, but if I get stuck, we'll just pull it up and just move it back in. Way back. Alright. So I'll probably blow it out with a compressor, and I might see if I can slide a rag in there just to get all of the moisture out. Sure, we'll fire it up, do a test run later, and that should dry everything else out. But looks like a lot of burnt material inside the shaft too, so it kind of burned its way down, trying to burn the pellets, but all right. So I got the auger all cleaned up, got the hopper cleaned out, all the stuff there. I'm gonna clean out the bit here. So hoping to clean up the metal here and clean up the grates, probably soak them, get all the grease cleaned up, and then oil this thing down. So we'll get started with pulling all the wrecks out. This stuff, scrape it up, dump it all onto trash. The rest of our friend. Alright, got the tray down and out, scraped down. Got this box to clean up next. For this, initially I'm just gonna either hit it or scrape it with the brush. Scraping pretty much everything while we're at it. Put some new paint on this. It's been sitting for a little while, so pretty much everything's dry and crusty, which is a little bit good, a little bit bad. Just don't have to like soak it, and it's all greasy right now. It's all dried and flaky, but it's making for some gnarly dust. So sure, nice and brushed out. Get in there, get that all brushed down. It's a lot of rust, so everything needs a repaint. Unscrew the box right box out. There's the hopper. All that cleaned out. Clean all the rest of this. So taking the box off and looking at the hopper here. Just breaking up what's left in here. Trying to get it away from the bottom igniter and air vent. So I'll keep it in there pretty good. Breaking up pretty decent, it's nice and dry. So just get it all loosened and then blow it out. Everything else is coming pretty clean, but a lot of rust. And cleaning the drip spray here. That's cleaning up pretty good. Get all the rusty stuff off. But it's coming along. Knock down some of this rust. this guy. Knock all the rust down.
These can go.
Got it put back together mostly. Got the firebox back in. Paint job could turn out better, but get some better paint. Just touched up everything that I polished down. At least should keep it from rusting. Get the auger back together. Put the hopper back on. Light down. Got the gasket back on. Drive motor. Put it on the tray. I just put the hopper back on. Plug in our wires. And then put the side bolts back in. It'll be good. So, these are the control wires. Alright, got the hopper all back together, polished up a little bit. All the antenna and probes back on. There's the rest wiped out. Got the grill grates back in. Scraped that down pretty good. Didn't polish it or anything, but I have to hit the rest of the grill later. This is how the stuff that I just brushed and then painted turned out. Something to the side. Still a little bit rust under, but that's pretty much what it looked like to begin with. So brushed this and hit it some other time, but we didn't have that much paint. Alright, powered up. Hopper's full. Put some pellets in the hopper. Keep it running. Should switch to number 1. Go ahead and put the firebox back So I let it run up to 300 degrees to make sure all the elements are working, and gets the grill nice and warmed up. That way I can rub it down with some high temp oil.